Hi, my name is Serena. Thanks for clicking. Welcome to my channel. You can call me Rini. Today I'm just going to be sharing the stories of how I got my two cars within 2 days. Also without my license. I know, I'm working on it. We're gonna get there. I hate the DMV. I'm just here to tell a story about how I got both my 1991 300ZX and my 2006 MX-5 Miata. I love both of those cars so much, and I'm so grateful that I was able to get them when I did, especially the circumstances I was in when I got them. It was definitely a risk for me because at the time I was furloughed. It was during COVID, so I had no real income to be able to be supporting myself and to pay for these cars. But luckily I had my stimulus check and I had some furlough pay about 4 weeks out from the company that I work for. So I was able to use that to get my vehicles because beforehand I did not have a car of my own. Ever since I helped my boyfriend work on his 1989 Nissan 240SX, I really wanted my own car, and I wanted my own project car as well. And I know that seems pretty dumb for a first car owner to be wanting a project car, but here I am. The week of May, I think it was May 21st, I was able to get both of my cars. I had been searching for a little bit, and I had help from both my boyfriend and my brother's fiance's brother. That's a long thing. I'm just gonna call him my brother-in-law. I mean, I'm not sure if that's the correct term, but he's family regardless. So he went with me to go look at the 300ZX, and we drove to Torrance, and we met with Sarah and Frank. Sarah was the girl who owned the car. Hi, if you guys are watching, thank you for selling me your car. I love it so much. So in her listing, she had mentioned how she told her how this was her dream car and how much she loved this car and how she really wanted her car to go to somebody who would appreciate it just as much as she did. And I personally really liked that premise, that she cared where her car went. And I think it was really settling to her on her end to know that I wasn't just gonna flip her car and she wouldn't know where it went. So the first time when I went to go look at it with Albert, I was so excited. The first time when I went to go look at it with Albert, I was so excited, and I had to calm myself down because I was so excited to see it, and I had to calm myself down so that way they don't see that I'm so eager to buy the cars, because I was trying to go a little lower in the price because they were asking about $1,500, and it did say in the listing that it does need new fuel injectors, and by the time we had gone to look at it, it just needed general maintenance. It did look like it was sitting for quite a bit. So my gut was, even though Albert had assured me that everything looked okay, my gut was still telling me no. And that day after looking at it, I walked away from it. And I was pretty sad from walking away from that car because I really liked it, but my gut was just telling me no. And so 1 or 2 days after, I went to go see my Miata from a guy who's around my age, selling the car. I ended up buying it off of him. It was really clean, really awesome. Not too much of a story there other than we took my boyfriend's 240 there. That was kind of sketchy because it was, we were kind of located near, more towards Southern California, and we had to drive towards LA and in Burbank, and that was really sketchy, taking the 240, because we didn't really know if it was gonna do okay on the freeway. So that's why it was kind of sketchy getting there. That's the only real part of the story for the Miata, because it's not really that interesting other than that was my first car. And then here's a little picture. So typical first car photos. I was really happy to get it. I feel like it really suits me, like my personality and how small I am. I feel like that car really fits me. I can't wait to start doing like to add a lip on it and to start doing things to it other than general maintenance. But so after I had bought the Miata, one day later, the girl's boyfriend messages me through Facebook Messenger and told me that the fuel injectors had failed on the car when they were showing it to someone. And because she liked my story so much when we were talking and through messages, because I had told them that I really wanted to have a project car of my own, because working on my boyfriend's 240 made me want to have my own thing if I wanted to buy it for $500 before she was going to donate it. And because we are, I live with my boyfriend's family and we all have like limited amount of parking, I asked if it was okay to take the car, and they said that it was all right. And so I got my 300ZX for $500. That was probably the best $500 that I've ever spent on anything. And so we did have trouble trying to get it back home because the fuel injectors had died. It was at her friend's house. AAA. Damn it, AAA. Technically it's only for emergency roadside assistance and not for like actual towing. So we had some trouble there, but thanks to Albert and his connections and people he knows, I was able to pay for a tow and get the Z towed back to our house. And I was able to get it running with the help of both Albert and my boyfriend to help install the fuel injectors. The new fuel injectors only cost me about $200, maybe a little less. I think it was like $180 for fuel injectors. So it's running, driving. It's a little dirty right now, but it's running and driving. That's the important part. And hey, thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. If you really liked my content today, and if you want to see more from me and from what I'm gonna do to the cars eventually, please subscribe to this channel. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My username is Little Miss Rini. My Twitter is Good Gal Rini. And my Snapchat is SDeJesus777 if you want to keep up with me and my cars and my daily life and things like that. And thanks for watching. Bye. And here's some bonus clips of my Z32. I don't know if I didn't even really look at the dash or like the inside when we went to go look at the car, but like, except for that one rip, it's like, it's uncracked. Also, it came with a steering wheel lock, so that's cool too.